I love this gun. I mean, out of all the guns I've purchased recently, the Max 9, the CSX, this guy, I'm trying to remember what I bought before that, but out of all the new manufacturer pistols that I bought, this is one of my favorite. It's just so light recoiling, and it shoots so well. Quick follow-up shots. You know, it almost reminds me of like Smith and Wesson M&P Performance Center 380 Shield EZ. So let's see how this goes against the Security 380. Honestly, the Security 380, because it doesn't have this little beaver tail on the back and the grip is a little bit thicker, to me actually feels a little better in the hand than this Performance Center does. And this only has an 8+1 capacity, where the Security 380 comes with a 10+1 capacity. But they both function very well. Security 380, about 350 bucks though, and this guy is over 500, so big difference in price. They both shoot great though. Can I shoot one better than the other? I don't know. Had one little hiccup with this guy with some steel cased ammo. That was I forget what brand it is, but it was made by Sergeant Major. That was Sergeant Major, which is made by Talamo. I had one hiccup loading around into the M&P. Honestly, I kind of like shooting the Security 380 better. Now, if we look at the Security 380 side by side with the M&P Shield 380 EZ Performance Center, you can see that they kind of look similar. They both have lightning cuts in the slides, they both have good serrations, they both have fiber optic front sights, and they both have these extra wings on the back of the slides, which aids in gripping the slide when racking it. But really, they are quite different guns. The Shield EZ, you can see, is a little bit longer barrel. It is a very similar profile from underneath, but the barrels are quite different. The M&P Shield actually has a ported barrel on it, where the Security 380 has a bell mouth barrel at the end. Really, the porting doesn't do too much on the M&P Shield because it is only 380. But you can see the difference in the fiber optic sights on the front of these. Both of them are more than ample. You can see that the triggers on these are very different, and you can see that the frames are slightly different as well. But no matter how you look at it, they're both great 380 carry pieces, or at least great target 380s. And you can see that on the left, the Security 380 is a hammer-fired gun, where on the right, the M&P Shield 380 EZ is a striker-fire gun. And again, there you can kind of see how the difference in the front and rear sights are between the two models. The grip is a little bit fatter. You can tell side by side the grip is thicker. The Shield is on your right. The Security 380 is on your left, so it has a thicker grip. The front to back of the grip on the M&P is a little bit wider. The Ruger is a little bit shallower. So again, this seems to fit my hand better. And they have very different triggers. The M&P has a flat face trigger that has holes cut in it for lightening it. And it's a good crisp trigger. It's very light, but I kind of like the Ruger trigger better. So even though they're both great guns, which one would I choose if I was buying another one? I would probably get a Security 380. I mean, it's $150 to $200 cheaper. Comes with 3 10-round magazines, fiber optic front sight, and this comes with fiber optic front and rear, but front or rear on the fiber optics, to me, having just the front is good enough. Otherwise, they're very close in size. The takedown function's a little bit different, but the Security 380, I mean, it's about the best feeling 380 I've shot. And I've shot quite a few of them. Maybe the Beretta 85 is a little bit smoother than the 380, or the Security 380, but the Beretta 85 also costs a lot of money, and those only come with 8-round magazines. Now, I know I said the Model 85 only comes with 8-round magazines, and you can get the Model 84 Cheetah with a 13-round magazine, but they're not easy to find in my state. They cost even more, and the grips on both the Model 84 and the Model 85 are much thicker than the Security 380. Well, so again, for the money, Ruger Security 380. If you want a decent carry gun, you can't handle 9mm recoil and you want a 380, I would highly recommend checking out the Security 380. So I'm going to go ahead and load up a few more magazines and take some more shots, and then I'll end this video out. My hands were kind of getting tired at the end there. But I think I can shoot either one of these guns equally as good, equally as fast, as accurately. And they're both great choices. If you want a good quality, good functioning, accurate 380 that's in kind of a mid-size platform, either one of these is a great choice. Again, the more I shoot them, it's more of a toss-up. I think the Security 380 is definitely a better value than the Performance Center M&P Shield. If you get a regular M&P Shield 380 that's not a Performance Center, the price gap comes down a little bit. But I think you still only get 2 magazines with this guy. You get 3 with this one, and it just feels better in my hand. I have kind of short, stubby fingers, and it feels really good in my hand. So, yeah. That's the Security 380 from Ruger. 10-round double stack 380 ACP. Comes with pretty good sights. I really like this gun. I can't say anything bad about it. I put about 200 rounds through it today with no issues. Everything from round nose to flat nose, 90 grain, 95 grain, 100 grain, hollow points, and it functioned fine. So I would recommend it. It's a great gun. Functions great, and the price is good. So thanks for watching another edition of Cranky Gun Reviews. Make sure you support your 2A rights. Get out there and shoot. God bless America. And you remember, if somebody tells you to give up some of your freedom for the greater good, that freedom is the greater good.